crisis in the Middle East could end up being one of the biggest policy challenges for Vice President Harris in her quest for the White House. Harris reacting to the murdered hostages, calling for Hamas to be eliminated. But Republicans still have questions about the administration's handling of the military after the withdrawal from Afghanistan, among other things. Correspondent Kelly Meyer live for us, also outside the White House. Kelly, how important is foreign policy in this campaign?
Yeah, and going back to what's happening in the Middle East right now, beyond the statements and the tweets, it seems Vice President Harris isn't taking any questions directly from us on the Middle East, at least not over the last 48 hours or so since the news of the 6 hostages that were found dead in Gaza came out. But since then, Harris has met here at the White House in the Situation Room, getting briefed on the latest on that ceasefire and hostage agreement. She issued a statement calling for Hamas to be eliminated. She tweeted about the deaths of the hostages, including American Hirsch Goldberg Poland, and spoke to the parents of him on the phone. The bodies of those 6 hostages were found in a tunnel in southern Gaza in the city of Rafah, the same area where just months before the Biden-Harris administration voiced concerns about the Israeli military going into. Harris calling an operation in Rafah a huge mistake and didn't rule out consequences if Israel pushed forward. Israel had said that Rafah was a Hamas stronghold and a haven for hostages. And Republicans are speaking out, like South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham, calling Harris's policy on Israel a, quote, wrecking ball. Now, Harris has been outspoken on the war between Israel and Hamas. She was the first to call for an immediate ceasefire, and she's met with Israel's prime minister right here at the White House. And she's been looped into the latest developments, even as she returns to the campaign trail. She's in Palm Beach, Florida today, former President Trump's stomping grounds, and launching what they call a reproductive freedom bus tour after Trump committed to voting to maintain Florida's abortion ban just days ago. Nichole.
All right, so Kelly, also on the foreign policy front, there are still questions coming to light on the withdrawal from Afghanistan, and more veterans who served in the National Guard with Governor Tim Walz are speaking out. What more can you tell us?
Yeah, Nichole, and this is a new interview with Megyn Kelly yesterday. 4 veterans who served in Walz's unit. They are continuing to scrutinize how the governor speaks of his military service. They are accusing him of being, quote, an imposter, and that he retired before his unit actually deployed to Iraq. They say Walz ultimately abandoned his troops. Take a listen to this.
He is, again, a liar, because he told me and other sergeant majors in the meetings that you can count on me. I will deploy with my unit. His words to my ears, if you knew my blood was boiling right now, because Walz has done nothing but lie to feather his own bed his entire career.
Now, on his end, in Walz and Vice President Kamala Harris's first interview since becoming the Democratic nominee, Walz says that he is incredibly proud of his military service and that his military record, quote, speaks for itself. And when pressed on the fact that Walz previously said he served in war despite never deploying, he insisted that he misspoke and that his wife, an English teacher, told him his grammar is not always correct.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.